So here are 3 ways that you can instantly improve your mental health. I don't know why I gave you that intro. I feel like only the I won't say the word, but you know what kind of people use those type of intros, right? The people that are But yes, these are 3 steps that I'm gonna give you right now that that should instantly help you out. Like I'm talking, if you do this today, they will instantly help you become a happier and a person that has a better mental health. Number one, use less social media or use no social media at all. Now let me get into why that's important. I probably made a video on it like yesterday. Actually, I did make a video on it yesterday, but let me just say this again and maybe get into a few more details. In I feel like social media is a very amplified, a very vague, a very highlighted version of people's reality. When you see somebody post about how many achievements they had, or how they're hanging out with their friends, or what events they're attending, you subconsciously start to compare yourself with them, and that's the basic thing. You already know this, so I don't need to tell you this. So that's one thing. But I also feel like these companies like social media, Instagram, TikTok, like they're meant to hook you on. They're meant to addict you. They're like they have algorithms for a reason, right? They push the content that they think would hook you on, that they think would addict you. So why the fuck would you use that? These companies literally profit off of you scrolling your life away. These companies literally make money off of you fucking your mental health up. Like, think about it. These algorithms that they have, the Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, their algorithms are literally, what's the word? Are literally, I forgot what the word was. They're literally optimized to fucking hook you on and use your attention and make you as addicted as possible. Right? That's 100% correct. Otherwise, they won't make money. Why would you use that? Why would you wanna, you get this point, right? You just don't do it. These apps, these platforms literally profit off of you becoming a depressed person, and think about it. If you became more suicidal, if you hit rock bottom, if you became the more unhappiest person on the earth, these companies don't give a fuck about that. All they care about is that you scroll on their platforms and make them money. No wonder why so many people are fucking depressed. I feel like if you're not using social media to improve I feel like if you're not using social media to use it as a business tool, or use it to spread a positive message, or do something good with it, do something worthwhile with it, then I feel like you should just get the fuck off it. Like, I'm using YouTube right now. Yes, technically I'm using social media. Is YouTube a social media? I don't really know, but yes, it's an online platform, right? I'm technically using one of their platforms, but I'm using it to convey a good message to you. I'm using it to fucking teach you something. By all means, go ahead. Who cares? That you should do it 100%. So yeah, don't let you can use social media. I'm not like your dad telling you what you can do and you can't do. It's up to you, really. If you want to use social media and ruin your life, I really don't give a fuck. Actually, I do, but it's up to you. I can't do anything about it. But if you're not using social media to do something good with your life, then I don't know, bro. Like, you're on your own with this one. Like, that's really all there is to say. Social media is bad, and if you continue to use it, I feel like there is a deeper reason why you would use it. You would probably use social media to escape your reality, because your life is too nihilistic, too depressing, or maybe you're at a level of apathy where you feel like nothing really matters. If you're like, I feel like there are reasons why you could be scrolling and you're wasting your life away on social media, because there could be deeper reasons for that. And for that, I would inshallah make new videos on that and how you can solve that. If you're someone who relates to that, then definitely let me know and let me comment on this video, because I feel like others will benefit off of you sharing your story with them, even if it's something depressing. It will make them feel less alone and feel like they relate to somebody and feel like somebody in the world gets them. Okay, so number 2, get more sleep. And yes, I know people don't like to talk about sleep and shit like that, because we're all hustlers. We're all David Goggins 3 AM motivation mindset. But sleep is literally so fucking important, bro. I can't even tell you. And yes, it is very important when it comes to, your mental health and stuff like that. Why is sleep important for your mental health? Yes. Now sleep is one. Getting enough sleep is one thing, right? It helps with your, it helps with your physical thing. It helps it helps, make you healthy. It helps with your cognitive abilities. It helps with all that. Yes. But it also helps your mental health and your emotional well-being. Yes, 100% it does. Like, have you ever woken up from like 3 hours of sleep and you just feel like a fucking, you feel like dog shit, right? You feel like, bro, you feel like you get agitated easily. You just get, you get irritated easily. You get, like, come on, you have seen that meme of, that was Flight, or where he's like, he's intoxicated or some shit like that, and he's looking at the camera like this. That's basically you on, we're basically you without any a proper amount of sleep. Just a fucking, just a, I don't even know what to say for this, bro. Getting less sleep, first of all, I don't feel like there's any reason to do sleep. If you have college work, if you have studies to do, you can sleep in the morning, you could sleep after that work is done. There is literally zero reason to skip sleep. And I don't like to, I'm not really sure about that, that you should sleep at night only. I feel like, yes, night is a very good time to sleep, but that isn't very convenient for me, because I have to go to work at, early in the morning. So I sleep after, in the afternoon, in the evening. That's just work for me. Yes, if you can get your sleep at the night, then 100% that's a very good thing. But if you can't, then fucking sleep in the afternoon, bro. Who cares? Just get your sleep in. Just get some rest. Don't be a fucking robot. Don't be a fucking, hustler. Don't be grinding all the time. Just chill out. Just, if you don't sleep, you're literally killing yourself. That's 100% true. If you're not sleeping well, you're literally, there's probably like science behind this shit, right? You can just Google it. Just sleeping, just sleeping. Yes, because it's a fucking common sense, right? If you don't sleep, you get more heart, you are at a risk of more heart diseases. Your skin wrinkles up, like, your emotions are all fucked up. You have brain fog. Like, if you are not sleeping enough, you're basically killing yourself. That's 100% true, and you can't even argue with me on this, right? So yes, not only does sleep help with, your physical shit, and stuff like that, but it's also, if you're not sleeping enough, then you're not performing at your mental best. Like, you could be way happier if you got enough sleep. Like, imagine a day where you woke up with 2 hours of sleep, and then imagine a day where you woke up with 10 hours of sleep, and then, prayed first thing in the morning and had a, lovely conversation with your mom or something. Which one is better, right? The second one, right? The first one just doesn't hit the same, right? 2 hours of sleep, what the fuck is that, right? Get more sleep, bro. If you don't get more sleep, then, bro, I don't know what to do. So the last thing that I have written here, that's something that you should do if you want to become if you want to improve your mental health and become a happier person in general, is that you should become a more kinder person. Now, why is that? Why should you be a kinder person if you want to have a better mental health? Because I feel like, if you're doing something that that it benefits the world, if you're doing something that you feel like God is happy with you when you're doing it. Like, right now, I'm helping you out with your issues. I'm giving you advice. I'm trying to make sure that I give my value and my wisdom to other people who may not have it. I'm doing good for the world right now. I'm giving back to my people. You're watching this, you're my people, and I'm helping you out. So that kind of fulfills me, because I know that God is happy with me when I'm doing it. That fulfills me, because I know that I'm helping people out. I'm doing something good for the world. I'm being useful. I'm making use of the resources that I have, and I'm doing something good for the world. Like, the world is objectively a better place because I'm giving out these gems to people. I'm not being an narcissistic asshole. I'm just saying that that's true, right? That's 100% true. So that's what I'm trying to say to you. You should do something that that in your eyes makes the world a better place. You should be a more kinder person. You should be a more generous person. You should give to more charity. You should do something that God is happy with you for doing. It could be anything. I don't know. It could be, talking to your mom. It could be helping out that one guy with his homework. It could be, it could be giving more money to charity. Just do something that that helps people out, that helps the world out, that makes you useful, that makes you that makes you content with who you are. Now, the reason for that is because that's common sense. That's gonna increase your mental health and increase your happiness, because you're doing it's, I don't even have to explain it. You just know that it's 100% going to make you, make you a fucking, why did I use fucking bro? That's just my habit. It's 100% going to make you happier. Like imagine if you were a billionaire. Imagine if you had $1 billion in your bank account right now. There could be two versions of you. One of the first version of you can literally be a fucking, be a fucking degenerate and use that money to gamble and fucking buy property and shit like that. Like why did I use that property and shit like that? That's not bad thing. But you get my point, right? If the first version of you could literally be a fucking asshole. It could be literally be those comical Lex Luthor type of guy, a comical villain, like a billionaire rich villain. You get what I'm saying, right? The second version of you could literally spend like 500k in charity. Which version of you do you realistically think would be happier? Would literally be more content with himself? Of course, the second one would be, right? It's common fucking sense that you should literally be a more kinder person, be a more generous person, be a more caring person if you want to be happy. That's just how it is. That's just how things are. So hopefully that last part was probably like very self-explanatory, and I don't feel like I have to explain it. So these are the three things you should do. That you should get off social media, or at least reduce it by a very significant amount. That you should get more sleep and make sure you're rested well enough every day, and that you should be a more kinder person. If you do see these three things every day, you're literally gonna be more happy if you would than you would have been otherwise. Simple as that.